So my name is Marquise Stillwell. I'm a partner at Openbox, and Openbox is a impact investment and design firm. We really bill ourselves as more of an innovation lab that is going out, on one side providing human capital, and on the other side providing financial capital.
Good. What is transformational change in your perspective?
Transformational change for us is about really moving the needle past this idea of empathy and moving towards empowerment by democratizing the way that we think around the tools that we have. For us, that begins with democratizing design and design thinking and providing tools for people to think differently about who they are, while also giving them the tools to empower themselves when it comes to financial capital as well, and allowing them to transform their lives into a more meaningful way by helping them to create their own economy, right? And so for us, transformational thinking and movement is about giving people the tools that they need to transform their own lives.
Very good. What would be a good example of that?
A good example of that for us, when it comes to helping people to transform their lives, as well as transform our lives continuously, is the work that we were just doing in Haiti. And so we held the first ever hackathon in Port-au-Prince, where we brought in a group of technologists from San Francisco and New York, along with a group of technologists down in Port-au-Prince, some young students, as well as a women's crisis center, a group of probably 10 to 15 women. And the great thing about that opportunity was seeing everyone start to collaborate and work together, and the transformation of knowledge and information really started to swirl around to where you couldn't tell who was actually part of the crisis center or who were the technologists, right? So the people who came in from the States started to really take on the problems that the women were facing, and while the women started to take on the challenges that the technologists always love to do, right? So this idea of coding and looking at the problem through technology, the women started to really embrace that as an idea of how to help themselves, while the technologists as well started to embrace the problems and the challenges that these women were facing in trying to gather information, as well as we went down to build a mapping system. So they were able to really think with them around what are the challenges in trying to locate women who are in trouble, whether they're out in the farmland or whether they're in the city of Port-au-Prince. And so it was wonderful just to see the transformation of knowledge and energy and sharing to the point where we were all working together as one community.
Yeah.
Yes, transformational change is important because we cannot wait for government to come in and create that change for us. We can't wait for, say, large corporations to figure out what that means for us, nor can we wait for, say, wealthy individuals who have, for many decades, centuries, have always been the ones that help push that needle. We have to ourselves, regardless of what money you have, regardless of your knowledge base, to come into a shared environment, and then we start to build that together by transforming each other as we share with each other, right? And so it's really important. I think that the term transformative really is just another way of talking about how do we share with each other to add differences and changes in our own personal lives as we push each other and as we grow each other. And so I think it's a good word, but I think it's beyond just a word.
Mm-hmm.